Guys, I was thinking, since it's Thanksgiving and all that, we should go around and say what we're thankful for. I'm thankful that your mom has the juiciest poon in town. Back in the 1500s, in the settlement of Crawbury, an old Indian by the name of Feathercloud was dishonored by a pilgrim. Feathercloud necromanced a turkey. A turkey that would stop at nothing to get a beast to kill. Everything's gonna be okay.
You don't believe me, do you?
I do believe it.
There's no such thing as an evil turkey. There's no such thing as an evil turkey.
This little baby bunny got its stomach gnawed open by a beak. Not just any beak. A turkey beak.
There's no such thing as an evil turkey. There's
No such thing as an evil turkey.
Oh, wait. I lied.
What's going on, guys? Bart here with Tully Television, and today I want to say a special thank you to all of you out there who have been stopping by and subscribing, liking, sharing. I hope all of you had a great Thanksgiving. For those of you who celebrate, and for those of you who didn't celebrate or get to celebrate, that's fine too. No big deal. Here at Tully Television, we're very accepting of everyone. Whatever you celebrate, don't celebrate. I just want to be able to give you some entertainment for the day. So, for those of you who had celebrated Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. And in honor of Thanksgiving, I want to do this video on a review of a movie called Thankskilling. I may very well put this in my retro blast because this does have a cult following. This was made 10 years plus ago, but I digress. We'll see where it goes when I do upload this. But Thankskilling, it is. If you're a fan of horror movies that are cheesy and stupid and dumb, this is going to be the movie for you. If you're not into that, I'm telling you now already. If you're not into silly, like really silly humor, really like purposely bad acting, not great effects. If you're into these type of movies, as in on the joke, because this movie's very much in on the joke of itself. Uh, you're not gonna like it if you're not into that type of stuff. So perhaps another movie review will be beneficial for you down there below. I'm not saying leave; just go check out another Tully Television uh, video down below that you might think you like. But Thanksgiving starts off immediately within the first second of the movie is a close up of a woman's breast. And again, that's going to let you know where you're going with this movie. It's a few minutes after the first Thanksgiving, and this woman who's a pilgrim is running around with her mommy bags out for some reason. There's no explanation on why. And she's being chased by a killer turkey. A killer turkey. Now, the great gag about this killer turkey is that it's a puppet, okay? It's clearly like a Kermit the Frog type of puppet. A very practical effect. It's not a CGI anything. And he is chasing her to take her out. He finally gets her, and one of the first jokes, even out of his mouth, is "Great tits, bitch." you know, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just really cornball. And so he winds up taking her out. The woman who plays this part happens to be a famous adult movie star by the name of Wanda Lust. So go check out some of her stuff. Interesting uh, filmography on her own end, so to speak. But finally, uh, many years later, we see a bunch of college students going on Thanksgiving break. We got the jock, we got the fat funny guy, we got the nerd, we got the wholesome girl, we got the naughty girl, all in a group of friends, and they decide that they're gonna go out and hang out and go to one of their friends' houses for Thanksgiving, but they're also going to like kind of make it like a camping trip type of thing. And on the way there, the car breaks down or can't start or something like that, and they figure they're just going to maybe hang out in the woods there for a little bit, do some drinking or whatever. And the nerd guy talks about the history of Turkey. The name of the turkey, the killer turkey, his name is Turkey. With it's spelled Turkee, and he happens to come back to life because some dog urinated on his grave, and that somehow brought him back. And so, as the nerd is telling the group of friends about the killer turkey that was around, that he made, this Indian chief was able to do necromancy on animals and stuff like that, and he was able to create turkey that way. And so, anyway, everyone blows off the story, and one of the girls has to go use the restroom and decides to go, in the woods. And she sees turkey, she bugs out, no one believes her until later on, where she, there's so many different side characters to this, too, that are kind of memorable, too. Like, one of the girl's fathers is, he winds up getting attacked by turkey and getting his face cut off, and turkey's wearing it. And when the daughter brings her friends to the father's house, they act like they don't know it's a turkey wearing a human face. And they go, "Hey, hey, dad!" Like they're bending down to hug him and stuff like that. Like really purposefully, like what is going on here? How do you not know what is going on here? There's a sheriff in this. That's like a bonehead. His wife left him, and the way she left him in the movie was she served him coffee, and he's drinking the coffee, and he's, oh, this tastes like crap. But he didn't say crap, and she's like, it should because I did it, and she like, well, not slams the coffee pot because it would have shattered, but she slams the coffee pot down, and you see a Snickers bar in the coffee pot. Um, so you're getting all the standard immature jokes here. Um, there was this one scene where the fresh girl, or whatever you want to call her, the naughty girl, was having sex with someone, and Turkey comes and he takes out the guy. Somehow she's not realizing it because she's facing the other way, so to speak, during this interaction. And so then Turkey decides to start stuffing the turkey. And she's like, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And until she finally realizes it's him and he breaks her neck. Um, I mean, I should have mentioned ahead of time, this is clearly not for children, this movie. But it's rated R, and if you don't pick up on the first second of female nudity and puppet turkey, you're kind of calling you're kind of asking for it if you don't change it for yourself if you're not into that or if you have children around. Um, yeah, it's just really bad acting, man. The one guy who's a jock looks like he's like 30 in this. He clearly is not like 20 or 21. He is a middle-aged man who is like 5 years into his office job and just happened to do this as a favor or something. Um, the chubby guy kind of looks like the age, early to mid 20s. The other girls kind of do too, but you can kind of tell that they're a little bit older still, even than. You can tell like when it's college kids, and then that next level up of, they're not kids yet, but they're not exactly in their 30s. They seem to linger around that age group. There was a sequel to this movie called Thankskilling 3, the first movie franchise to skip its own sequel of Thankskilling 2. The reason why I went to Thanksgiving 3 was that Thanksgiving 2 was so bad that the company's destroying every copy, and the premise of Thanksgiving 3 is that Turkey doesn't want all the copies to be destroyed and goes and tries to save Thanksgiving 2. That's what Thanksgiving 3 is about. But we never see the actual movie of Thanksgiving 2 outside of a shot of Turkey floating in space because it was supposed to happen in space. So we never got a Thanksgiving 2, but we did get a Thanksgiving 3. Interesting fact there for you. Um, they, the guys who did this did it on, did the first movie on a $12,000 budget, but not like I think it's 12,000. It maxed out at $12,000. So they made a movie for relatively cheap. I want to say it was really made for $4,000, but I forget right now. I don't, for some reason, $12,000 is sticking out on me. I wish I had my notes here offhand, but yeah, as you can clearly tell by some of my description of the movie, that this movie is just really out there. This is a great movie to watch with your family or friends that have similar humor than you. Get a little drunk, get a little stoned, and laugh at this silly movie for the adults. Um, I give this movie definitely an 8 out of 10. Not for production value, not because of the acting value, not because of any great cinematography tricks that were done in it, just for the pure experience and fun and bonding session you'll have with people watching this movie. Even if you don't take it serious, it doesn't take its own self serious. That's why this low budget movie for me gets an 8 out of 10, just as an overall experience of a movie and the fun that you can have by yourself or with other people with this movie. And that's why this movie was made. You don't get many Thanksgiving themed horror movies or many Thanksgiving themed movies, period, because it strictly revolves around the Thanksgiving holiday, obviously. But yeah, Thanksgiving, highly recommended. Give it a shot, guys. Even if you hear that it's this goofy, silly movie that sounds immature, we all need to cut up a little bit. The world has been getting way too serious sometimes, way too crazy sometimes, and we need these things to sit back and enjoy a little bit because before you know it, we'll lose the time that we wish we had. I'm very thankful for you guys for stopping by. I'm very grateful for all the people who have subscribed, even those of you who have not yet subscribed, but you will today. You will today, right? Come on, guys. Come on. Down there. What really matters is you hitting that like button too. On top of the subscribe button, you share, you comment. Let me know down below what your favorite holiday movie is concerning Thanksgiving. And until next time, peace, Nicholas.